viewers at home. You are welcome to the very first edition of Contraceptive Chat with DKT Nurses. On this program, we will be looking at the various methods of modern contraception that is available, using medical experts, and how Nigerian men and women who are sexually active can actually live a life that is contraceptive protected. On this show, in the next few weeks, we will be discussing the various benefits of modern contraception. We will be looking at how to manage side effects, and also medical experts from DKT Nigeria will be dispelling the various myths and misconceptions that over time people have come to believe are facts about modern contraception. You know, before we continue on this show, I would like to actually talk about the sponsor of the program. DKT International Nigeria is one of the largest private provider of modern contraception in developing world. DKT Nigeria is in over 25 countries of the world. And in Nigeria, our own Nigeria, DKT Nigeria has been distributing family planning products, HIV prevention products, and maternal health products across the different states of the Federation. So far, so good. DKT Nigeria has been able to distribute family planning methods to over 50,000 hospitals, clinics, PPMVs, pharmacies, even the nook and cranny of Nigeria. DKT Nigeria can be found in those places. With them at DKT Nigeria, they so much believe in the fact that every child you give birth to should be wanted, that you should have a child as at the time you are ready for it. Once again, I say welcome to Contraceptive Chat with DKT Nigeria. My name is Aluko Omolara. I will see you after the break. Okay, welcome back to the show. Like I said earlier on before we went on that short break, the program is Contraceptive Chat with DKT Nurses. And like I said, on the program, we will be looking at the various forms of modern contraceptions that are available for Nigerian men and women. And with me in the studio today, I have two beautiful nurses from DKT Nigeria. To my left, I have Nurse Julian Lokosu. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're looking good.
Thank you, and you too. I love your turban.
Thank you. Thank you. Today is Sunday, so we should be looking Sunday.
Of course we should.
Okay, and to my right, I have another one of the beautiful nurses from DKT Nigeria, Nurse Faustina Okon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
But you guys are not looking nurses. Come to think of it, I was expecting to see you in your scrub or whatever, come to the studio.
In fact, one of the reasons why we are here is to dispel the misconception about nurses. So yes.
Okay, that nurses are always tough.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
nurses are not always tough. They're supposed to be caring people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So, let's quickly dive into the business of the day. It's usually rare for you to see younger people going into family planning. Why family planning?
Okay, firstly, let me just change that word.
Okay.
We don't use family planning in DKT. We like to use the word pregnancy prevention or contraceptive.
Okay.
Because the truth is that we have a lot of young people, adolescents, engaging in sexual intercourse, and we have a lot of unwanted pregnancies. And at DKT, if you tell a young lady that about family planning, they tend to, the first thing they tell you is that I'm not married.
Okay.
So I'm not doing family planning. But when you use the word contraceptive and pregnancy prevention, they can relate with it. So we rather use the word pregnancy prevention, contraceptive, rather than use the word family.
Actually, I organize outreaches in hospitals, and each time I talk to young people, I'm like, come on, the family planning method. They're like, family planning.
I'm not married.
I'm not married.
I don't have a family.
And the family planning method. But when you limit it down to pregnancy prevention, they tend to become more open. They want to know what the method entails, what they could do to prevent pregnancy. So we use the term more often than using family planning.
I also want to add that because we hear a lot saying that are we trying to encourage adolescents? Yes.
That's actually what
the
I
first
wanted to
thing we
say
talk
now.
about is abstinence. We want people to abstain. However, we know that everybody is not abstaining.
Okay.
But if everybody is not abstaining, if we just leave them like that, we get to have a lot of unwanted pregnancies. And I'm yet to see that child, that girl in primary school or secondary school that is pregnant in class.
Okay.
So because we don't want all of this to happen, we also talk about prevention.
Okay.
But of course, the first thing we talk about
Let's
is...
say point true.
Yeah.
Okay. When you look at the young people in particular,
Okay.
a young person of 17, 18, the organs are not really formed enough to accommodate a child, and you allow that person to go out there and get pregnant without being protected. What are you
Exactly.
understand? So the organs are not well formed enough to accommodate a child. So what we do in Indicating Nigeria is we try to prevent.
Yeah,
Prevention is the word.
yeah.
We try to prevent, because when a child gets pregnant and the organs are not well formed enough to accommodate the child, you get things
There's
like
so much complication, labor, those things can even lead to death. So
this is why
even though we preach abstinence, we say that we are not going to leave them exposed. We also preach
So if you're
protection.
sexually active, just get yourself protected.
Yes.
That's the word.
Oh, okay, so that's beautiful. So from now on, if I'm going to be talking to you guys from DKT, I should not be using the word family planning. I should be using pregnancy prevention. That's what
Thank you.
Oh, okay, so one lesson learned there. That is beautiful. So Faustina just said something now. She said she organized clinical outreach. So can you please shed more light on that? Do you want to do that
Let me start with the process.
Okay.
Firstly, when DKT organized clinical outreach, firstly, we try to go into the rural areas, suburban areas, where you find it difficult to even access road, to access, what do I call it, clinics.
Sure.
The mobilizers go from door to door telling women, maybe we're having an outreach on Friday, we would have been mobilizing from the beginning of the week. And this mobilizer is not going to be me or Faustina, it's going to be somebody living in that community so that they can relate who is familiar. Because if I
But
go...
I can bet it with you that women will not come
Oh,
out. Because in this part of the world, even me, you cannot come my door and tell me.
You need to visit some of our outreaches, and you see the amount of women that come out. The mobilizers start to mobilize a week before. They go from door to door telling women about this outreach that's going to happen in a particular hospital in their environment. So we're not going to go far. If for instance, if we're having an outreach in let's say Yaba area, we're not going to say you should come to Ajangbadi to come take it. It's going to be in the hospital in Akoka. So that's what the mobilizers do. They create awareness, tell the women, we share flyers, and
Now, after the mobilization, what else we do next is the woman comes to our facility and we organize what we call an in-depth counseling. We do a general counseling to these women. We talk to them about different methods of family planning that's available, the advantage and the disadvantage of all these methods. And after that, we now do an assessment for these women. We assess them, physical examination about different conditions these women likely have. We assess the women, and then we do a blood pressure test for most of these women. And finally, we do a PT test for these women. This will help us know which method might be likely good for this particular woman. So my point. So this is what we do when we are organizing outreaches. We do an in-depth counseling, a general counseling first, and a one-on-one counseling to these women to know which method might likely be good for them before they could take up a method.
Okay, so because you guys have been talking about going to rural communities, going to places like that, so I want to know two things now. These outreaches that you guys are talking about, are they free? Or then another point I'm going to ask is, because you're talking about going to rural communities, does it mean that this pregnancy prevention method are only meant for people that are poor?
Oh no, of course not. But the truth is that we are trying to reach that hard to reach area. We are also in the urban area, of course, but because the urban, you and I, they are more exposed. They're on the internet. They have an idea of all of these things. We are not saying we are neglecting the urban area. Of course, we do that. But the outreaches we go deeply into the rural. And of course, we do outreaches in an urban area. But we are more into the rural setting. We like to do that so that we can reach the
urban people are more exposed.
Yes, they come. Yes, it's easy to
at their hands.
Exactly. It's easy to explain to them some things, unlike when you're in the urban, the rural areas, suburban areas, where you have to take your time to step by step explain to them what it entails, what contraceptive and pregnancy prevention entails. The truth is that many people don't know these things.
Okay. So still on that thought, because I'm going to pick you up on that thought, but for viewers at home, I hope one way or the other you've been getting one or two things from us. The program is a contraceptive chat with DKT nurses, and with me in the studio are beautiful nurses from DKT Nigeria, and they have been telling us how they've been going about sensitizing, creating awareness, and even giving women modern form of contraception. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the discussion. You're welcome back to the show. The program is still Contraceptive Chat with DKT Nurses. The program is all about modern contraception, looking at it through the eye of the medical experts who, one way or the other, have been interacting with audiences around Nigeria. For as many that wants to join us on this show, you can actually join us. You can ask questions. We have the nurses in the studio. Call us on 090-872-96673. I'll take that again, 090-872-96673. You can join us. You can call in, ask your questions. If there are observations, one thing or the other you need to know about modern contraception, the nurses are in the studio to respond to you. So now, talking about modern contraception, can you quickly run through what are the methods that we have?
Okay, we those are injections. We have implants.
Okay.
They're put under the skin. I'll just brief around. We also have IUC, popularly known as coil. We also have condoms. Rubbers are also contraceptive. Yes, they're also contraceptives. And we also have.
We have a caller on the line. Hello. Okay, it's like we lost that call.
Okay, then what else we
Apart
have?
from that, we also have what we call diaphragms. Kaya diaphragms. We have Fiesta condoms of different variants.
Okay.
You understand? We have post-pill, which is a contraceptive pill.
Okay.
We have daily pill. We call it the level femme.
Hello.
We also have.
Hold on, please. Let me. Someone. Hello. Oh, it's like network is really affecting us. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Contraceptive Chat with DKT Nurses.
Yeah, my name is
Mrs. Favor, where are you calling us from, please?
I'm calling from Ojojo.
Okay, go ahead with your question, please.
Please, there's something I want to ask. Which is disturbing me now for 1 month now. When I got my daughter pregnant, I take that contraceptive for 6 months.
Okay.
So later, I don't feel to stop it. When I started it now took me 3 years before I took it. Then when I took it, after 1 month, the thing started disturbing me. Even till now, I'm having pain at my chest.
I can't hear the question.
So, okay, okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm having pain. Since I took the thing, after 1 month.
Since you took, which which method are you currently on now? Which method are you using now, Mrs. Favor?
Is it contraceptive?
Yes, which one?
Is it contraceptive?
Okay.
For that time, yes.
So what's that?
But what?
I don't know whether the contraceptive makes me stay long to conceive again. So 2 to 3 years now.
Okay, the nurses will attend to that. They will attend to that. So she said that she had a baby, took daily pill.
Okay.
So after the daily pill, she stopped when she was ready to get pregnant, and it took her 3 years. She wants to know that is it the contraceptive that caused that?
Okay, firstly, if it was another kind of contraceptive, I would have said there may be a delay. However, there can not be a delay for up to 3 years.
Okay.
Secondly, daily contraceptive pills are in small dosages.
Yes.
Okay.
That is why if you miss one pill, you can get pregnant.
Okay.
Return to fertility for daily contraceptive pills are almost immediate.
Okay.
So that is not a cause for delay in pregnancy.
Okay.
So
What we advise her to do is for her to do a test on herself. She has to do it.
she needs to see a medical practitioner, yes, a
that
gynecologist,
will
because
be doing-
daily pills, like we say, is daily. That's to be taken every day because of
let
the
her see
small
a
dose.
gynecologist.
Let me hold you on that
She don't
thought.
have
It's
an
like we have
infection.
another caller on the line. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Okay, it's like we lost
So
that phone.
I was talking about the one that just called us now.
Hello, please reduce the volume of your TV set and call us back, please. Go ahead.
Okay, on the woman that just called us before, I
Okay.
was saying that she should see a gynecologist.
Okay.
Let her be sure she doesn't have an infection.
Okay.
On an
When she
underlying
see a
condition.
gynecologist, she should take her husband alongside with her, because most time it takes 2 to conceive.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes people
Women.
think it's just the
Hello,
woman
we have a caller on the
that
line.
is-
Please let me hold you. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Contraceptive Chat with DKT Nurses. Your name and where you are calling us from. Your name, please.
Oh.
Okay, we lost that call too. Okay, so you know one of the myths. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, please, what's your name and where are you calling us from? From Port Harcourt. Okay, your name, please. Please kindly reduce the volume of your TV set.
Hello?
Hello, we are listening. We are hearing you.
Hello?
We can hear you. Go ahead with your question. Okay, so that woman actually, took the question out of my mouth, because I want to believe that, I've heard people say time and time again that once you go on a form of contraception, that it causes infertility.
Okay, that brings me to the myth. Thank you for this. That brings me to the myth and misconception about contraceptives. Firstly, contraceptive does not cause infertility.
But you heard that woman that she took it 3 years
Yeah,
after. and
exactly. That's why we need to be
She needs to
sure.
do a proper
Yeah.
check.
Okay,
on herself.
we have a caller on the
Yes.
line.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, your name and where you are calling us from, please.
This is just the money from Lagos State.
Okay, from Edo State. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, taking contraceptive. Because I've had a lot of women after taking contraceptive. They want to go to hospital, they contraceptive there, and doctor said that this is what to use, this is what they are supposed to use. After administering all those contraceptives, after they want to go back, after they want to get pregnant, they will go back to hospital and they remove it or they take another hospital. So later on, to have a delay getting pregnant, I have an experience of getting before, after the form, even up to now, to hospital, that's the thing, but she will get to home. What
Okay.
is the form of that?
Okay.
Okay.
I something or practitioners are giving to them. I don't know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
the nurses
you.
will react
Yes.
to that question now.
Again, contraceptive does not cause infertility. There are a lot of women who have never taken contraceptive and cannot conceive.
Okay.
The same way a lot of women who take contraceptive may not be able to conceive. But first of all, these things are evidence-based. They've done research on them. They do not cause infertility.
Okay.
I need to make
Yeah.
people know that contraceptive do not
Exactly,
cause
and to what you just
infertility.
said, there's what we call primary infertility and secondary infertility.
Exactly.
When you talk about primary infertility, you're talking of someone that's not given birth at all.
Yeah.
But for someone that's given birth before and is now unable to take in,
Yeah,
she has to do
exactly.
a random, a complete checkup on herself.
Faustina,
Sure
it's
she's
like
not
we have a
infection.
call on the line. Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Hello, go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from. Okay. Go, from Ikeja. Go ahead with your question, please. Okay. I'm afraid we may not be able to take more calls, but in case you have questions that you want DKT Nigeria to attend to, please type on your phone, text RHS, you leave a little space, you add your question to it, and you send it to DKT short code toll-free line. It's toll-free, any network is 38350. I'll take that again, type RHS, leave a space, add your question to it, and send it to 38350. And in case you want to call DKT Nigeria on their direct line, you can call them on 080-902-79018. I'll take the number again, 080-902-79018. You know, in fact,
I just don't want to stop. Yeah, I really want to talk about this meeting.
It's been beautiful having you guys around, but I'm still going to continue on where we stopped because the questions we got today is all about infertility.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate you coming to the studio, Julia Lokosu. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And Faustina, I appreciate you being in the studio. So for all our viewers at home, we'll see you same time, same station on this program next week. Thank you.